What's going on, guys? My name is Garrett from the Jobless Gamers channel, and today we're doing Squadcast episode 31. I'm joined with Mr. Boss for the win
Hello.
and the Saintsfan.
What's up?
Today's topics include the last team standing update, which is patch 1.17, and then we're going to be talking about SqueakPipe, which is a, form that we use that you guys submit questions over voice, and we play them here on the Squadcast at the end of every Squadcast. Now, if you have no idea what the Squadcast is, it's a weekly podcast that we do every single Saturday containing GTA 5, GTA Online news, and sometimes general gaming information. So with that said, let's jump right into patch 1.17 information. And I'm pretty excited to talk about this DLC. What about you,
Talk
Ross?
about next week first, where you two are going to be next week.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Little update. So, are we? I don't think we're actually gonna be doing our Squadcast next week, right?
Correct.
We
Yeah.
can try.
We can try, but
We're gonna shoot to do a Squadcast next week. But Austin and I will be out of town. We'll be going to California, to San Francisco, so we won't really be able to record a Squadcast. But if we do find time, we will make time to make sure that a Squadcast does go up.
yeah. So
But if there
there's
isn't one, don't
nothing-
be shocked.
Exactly. So just a little
That's
heads
just
up.
forewarning, just in case. Don't be like, what the heck? Where's the Squadcast? That's what happened. So,
Yeah.
Ross, you take the first, shot at this in terms of patch 1.17, in terms of things that came with this recent update, and let's do that.
Yeah. I'm really torn. Like I really like it, but at the same time, I was really expecting just something huge.
All right.
Like I mean, there's a good amount of vehicles. Like there's 3 vehicles, 2 new guns. The clothing options, in my opinion, are probably the best part, just in terms of like looks.
Yeah.
And I think patch 1.17, in terms of like the patch notes, also did a few good things. Overall, is it better than Flight School? Yes, but I definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't put it on the board with like a business update or a high life update. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously this was not expected at all. Rockstar didn't say anything. It's a Thursday when they released it. Like, what?
I know, so weird.
What's going on with that? And then the Xbox, when it first came out, it took like 3 extra hours to get on the Xbox. We thought maybe it was a mistake on Rockstar's part, but whatever the case may be, it's just an average DLC, like at best. Like it has cool
That's the
cars.
best adjective you can use.
Yeah,
Average.
I mean, it is kind of disappointing. It's actually really disappointing that the cars and the bikes don't have any customization options.
I was just about to
Like,
say that.
you
That
can
is
only
so
do
bad.
Yeah, I don't know
There's
what's going on
nothing.
there. I don't know if Rockstar's
There's
just being
nothing.
lazy or what, but
Yeah, there's nothing. It sort of sucks because, taking your vehicles to Los Santos Customs is a huge part of GT Online, and the fact that these vehicles don't have anything that you can change to them really, really blows my mind. But I think personally, this is a very, very awesome DLC. And I wasn't a big fan of Last Team Standing, but when I saw the possibilities people can do with the content creator for Last Team Standing, I'm pretty excited to see the awesome user-created jobs that we're going to be seeing.
yeah, for sure. I mean, they'll be making Hunger Games. I even saw like a Mike Myers that somebody was trying to create. So I'm actually pretty pumped for the custom game modes because, heck, we played custom capture modes when those came out, and I think it was one of the Armageddoners. At least I played on live stream. That was really fun. So the community definitely can make some awesome stuff. So that's pretty cool. But I don't know, man. Just as a whole, like Ross said, the clothes were cool, but I don't know. They almost look military clothes. I wonder if
I think they are that's what that's why I titled my clothing
yeah.
showcase,
I'm
because
wondering.
they're so, it feels like either you went paintballing or like you're gearing up for some kind of like futuristic war.
And they
I
got
know.
the,
I would
they
have
got the
expected this in the
bulletproof
military
helmets.
DLC.
Well, I
Yeah,
wonder if
bulletproof
this
helmets.
I wonder if this was kind of like like a mixture. Like they took some of the military stuff that they were gonna release with Flight School and maybe pushed it with the Last Team Standing. I don't know, because definitely the clothing, even the guns, those are military. I mean, I guess all the guns are really military grade, but the assault sniper, like, yeah, it's pretty military-esque. So
Yeah, and I was kind of confused about that. So
it is interesting because another question, I think we'll probably answer this when we get to the speak pipe, but it's October, what, 2nd when they release the DLC, so I wonder
yes,
what's going on.
yeah. Is this our October DLC?
I really hope it's not, because this DLC, as good as it is, I just want more. I wanted something huge. Of course, we knew that LTS was either last Tuesday, September, or last team standing. I guess the last Tuesday, September just fell together really well with that whole situation. But, we got word from ECB too that this was coming. And of course, his information always checks out. And if this is the only DLC we're getting for October, I will be quite upset.
They have to take advantage of Halloween.
Yeah,
It's like
I think
literally,
they
it's like a
have to.
silver platter.
Well, because that's the last possible until next gen. That's pretty much the last possible DLC.
That would probably be the last DLC they do, without a doubt.
Well, at least until next, because obviously November they probably
Right.
won't have a DLC. They'll probably do something for Christmas. So I don't know. Hopefully they do something for Halloween. But
They got to take advantage of Halloween. There's
Yeah.
so many opportunities for them, like the clothing, the masks, all the guns. You
Yeah,
could
for
do
sure.
like what is the clown from Saw ride? Is it a tricycle?
The tricycle, dude.
Saw. Yeah. Like, that
They
would
put
be
a
cool.
tricycle in the game. Oh my
God,
god,
that'd be funny.
that'd be crazy.
Let's go ahead and backtrack real quick and talk about key points with everything that was released with this patch, and go into detail with everything. Because we did mention the clothing, but let's like really mention everything that was released. With every DLC, we always have the general gist of things. We have cars, clothes, guns.
Let's talk about the guns.
So let's talk about the guns. My personal opinion of the guns, I like the shotgun. I like the assault sniper rifle. The pros and cons. I know the assault sniper rifle is a semi-automatic, quick firing rifle. It doesn't have the best scope, but it
No.
is pretty nice to take someone
The
out,
scope
especially if
is
you suck.
terrible, dude. You
If
can't
you
even
suck at
zoom
so
in.
sniping.
bad.
Like
Yeah,
I would have
you don't
hoped
really
to
zoom
at
in.
least zoom in on the scope,
But you can walk. You can
Yeah,
walk
can
with
can-
it.
walk. That is a
You can walk and you can shoot it. Pretty. It's a fast firing sniper rifle. I mean,
it's a DMR. So I mean, I was hoping because DMRs in some other games they have scopes that you can zoom in a little bit and zoom out. I was just really disappointed because like it's a sniper. You're not gonna really shoot people short range. I mean, I know the damage wouldn't be as much as one of the other snipers, but still, it's in the sniper class.
I think that this sniper rifle really caters to those that don't have a great shot. With
Yep.
a heavy sniper, you get one shot and it's pretty slow. With this, you can fire quickly at someone, especially if they're running down the road or if they're running towards you or whatever. You definitely have the opportunity to just fire a bunch of bullets faster than you would with the heavy sniper if you're not that type of guy that can land one shot, one kill. Um, and I think it was a good addition to the game. I think that's something that a lot of people have wanted. Sniper rifle as a gun or a gun DLC that brought a sniper rifle to the game was heavily requested, similar to how a flamethrower is. And I think Rockstar did the right thing, even though this gun has been in the game for quite some time. As you guys might have known, Rockstar's released art in the past with Michael holding the assault sniper rifle, and there's been posters and information in ammunition already hinting towards this sniper rifle. So this might have been in the game since the launch of GTA Online, for all we know, or even maybe a few months after it was released. So what do you guys think about that? That Rockstar may have been holding out on this information or this gun for quite some time.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it last
Like-
week. Every company does that now. I mean, they obviously have. I think at the beginning I was reading something. They one of the guys from Rockstar mentioned that they have. I mean, they don't really. I don't want to say it's a 10-year plan, but like just the options have it that GTA Online can just go forever pretty much. And obviously, if they have this really big goal or this ambition, they need stuff to fill it. So obviously they were gonna have DLC packs. So I mean it makes sense. But yeah, I mean it is the last group of guns that we saw. Well, I think there's the heavy machine gun. That's the only one left really. That is
And the Scar H.
The Scar H. I forgot about that one too.
Yeah, so there's two more guns that we found in textures and in codes that haven't been released yet.
Yeah, so maybe that's
So-
another. That's the last.
Maybe
That would
that's
be the
the
last
October
DLC.
one,
Yeah,
yeah.
you never know.
That would make sense, yeah.
But moving to the shotgun, I'll be honest, I don't really like the shotgun. Like I was playing with it in a lobby, and I don't know if it was just me, but I couldn't kill anybody. Like,
I had a hard time killing cops.
yeah, it was rough.
I was
Yeah,
honestly blowing cops away. Literally, this shotgun's one of my favorite shotguns now. To be honest with you guys, I like the power, I like the damage. The range isn't that great, but it is there. When I was killing cops earlier, it was literally like I would hit the cop and their body would go flying, as if like I false
It
rodolphed them
does
or
have a lot of
something.
firepower. Like when you hit someone, they get hit.
Yeah.
Like that's for sure.
They get knocked the hell back and either die and their body goes flying like a rag doll, or they get like thrown back onto the floor. I think that's a huge thing for keeping cops down. Now, I don't think that same effect will happen on players though. Is that correct?
Well,
I haven't.
especially with all the like bulletproof armor now,
Oh
like the
yeah.
bulletproof
Yeah.
helmets and the. Does the body armor add any extra
I don't know.
protection like those new?
I
Okay.
don't think it does. I think it's just aesthetics.
Okay.
So, do you guys, on the terms of the shotgun, the brand new shotgun, do you like that it was added to the game? What are the pros and cons with it? I know that people did want these types of weapons. I
I
like
think
the
it
shotgun.
it needs the extended clip. You can't
Yeah.
kill a thing without the extended
That
clip.
is true.
That's
I
for
don't know.
sure.
I'm gonna use the other shot. I don't even know what it's called. What is it? AA-12, whatever the other shotgun
The
that has like
the
20 bullet.
assault
Yeah,
shoddy.
assault shotty. The one that has like 30 bullets in it. I'll use that one still, but I don't know. They've added like I have like 10 shotguns. It seems like in my
I
inventory.
know.
Plus the
I have
plus
so
a
many
freaking
shotguns.
musket. I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Right?
I wish there was a whole another like reel for like special items, because like I don't understand why the musket's in that category of shotguns.
The weapon wheel isn't big enough now that they've released all these DLC weapons.
Right?
Literally, like a category of weapons, like the shotguns, like I have 6. It's like it's
Yeah.
so hard to scroll between one to another.
Well,
So
I ended up dropping a lot of assault rifles I don't use. Like I think I got rid of the AK-47 and the carbine rifle. I think I dropped those just because like I use advanced rifle a lot, and there's no, and even I think it's the FAMAS is or the bullpup.
the
I don't
bullpup,
I don't
yeah.
I don't
Bullpup,
use
yeah,
that one
yeah.
either. So I don't even have them on my reel just because sometimes you might have the wrong weapon selected and it'll like give you example like in the shotgun I had to have like 8 shotguns or something in there, and I need to get rid of some because I have this special the collector's edition
Yeah.
plus like
Same here.
the shorter barrel one. You have the AA-12. You have the new one. You have the musket. You have like every shotgun ever made in the world. I don't understand why I have them all, but I personally like the shotgun. I like the damage and the power that it has when you hit somebody. But I know you had your complaints about it, right, Austin?
Yeah. I mean, overall, the guns. I don't know. They're cool, but I don't know. Maybe you guys in the comments can let me know, but it almost feels like it was cool. I guess at the beginning when Rockstar was releasing these DLCs with um the clothes, guns, cars. But at one point, man, I want to pay DLC. Like I don't have a problem with paying for DLC if it's good. And people always like are like, dude, don't complain, it's free. Okay, I get that, but it's nothing. It's just like little. It's just snacks. It's like crumbs that you're getting. I want the full course meal, of DLCs, and whether that's Heist or Casinos, whether that's a story mode DLC. I don't know. I just want something. It's been a year now.
You're
And I
entering
think
into some very dangerous territory right there by saying that you want paid DLC. You're gonna get you're gonna just meet a lot of
no, I
people
think I
disagreeing.
no. I can guarantee you, almost everybody watching this, if there was a DLC to the standards of what is it, Lost in the Damned and the Ballad of Gay
Validate
Tony,
Tony.
and if it was
Oh,
paid
of
$20,
course.
Well, that was worth
everybody would do it.
$20. I would have paid
Exactly.
$30
That's
for
what I'm
that.
talking
No,
about.
but I'm saying like
I'm not talking about
you know
online DLC. I'm just
the
talking
thing is like
about
all we have right now to compare DLC to for GT Online is what we've received, and I don't there's not a DLC that we've received thus far in GT Online that I would have paid $10, $15, $20 for.
no.
Maybe High Life or Business or Hipster. That's
No.
it.
Well,
Like, can you imagine if they would have charged you like $10 for Beach Bum DLC?
no. Yeah, I know,
Hold up.
but it's a good business model where it's free, but then if you want it, or if you want it quick, you can get the shark cards. I'm not arguing with that. I'm just saying it almost feels like as we go on and they just give us some new cars, some new guns, people get on for like instead of like back in the day when it was highlight, people got on for like 3 weeks and we're playing with this stuff. Now it's like, all right, let me get on for a couple days, play with the new cars, guns. All right, well, same stuff over and over again. All right, go back to another game. I don't know. And I guess next gen
There
will
needs to be
change
something
everything,
big
but
soon.
I've just been seeing a lot of stuff in comments on forums talking about just how
Well, like same old,
it's
same
just
old.
yeah, same old. It's just not moving along as quickly as maybe some people expected. I don't know, but like I said, the DLC.
I think that next gen really got them caught up. Like I legitimately think that they're not wasting, but just utilizing a lot of their team's efforts into making next gen as best as possible.
For sure.
And I think once they get that burden out of the way, they will be free to make, I guess, better and more frequent content for online and story mode. So,
yeah, because look, it's like what, a month away almost, a month and a week or so, or
yeah,
2
month
weeks.
and 3 weeks.
So it's gonna be soon. So we're definitely excited for that. But
And their office is in, well, I don't really know if their development team is in crunch time, but they're still in pre-launch. So
yeah,
like,
I'm just hoping that
it's
once next gen comes out, it's not like here's High Life 2.0 and there's just more cars and more guns, because it's not gonna keep the community
they need to
gonna
be
satisfied.
fly.
innovative.
Yep, it's not gonna fly. People are gonna be pissed if we have like
That's all I'm
another
saying.
beach bum. Oh, that would be.
Oh,
People
yeah,
would be
you
like,
can't do
what
that.
the hell?
Not hating, we're just looking out for the future of the game.
Yeah.
They just got to be innovative. They got to be innovative.
I think they can definitely do it. So let's move on from the weapons that we just talked about to the new cars, the 2 new motorcycles, and the brand new car, the Furore. Let's talk about the car first, and then we can talk about the motorcycle. So the Furore, there's been a lot of hate towards this vehicle because this is a luxury sports car.
The
Worth
performance
about
is really bad.
Yeah, the performance is horrible. I compared it to the Massacro and the Jester. It underperforms both those cars, and it's double the price.
Is it
So
really?
where do you guys?
What does the
Yeah,
Massacro cost?
Massacro costs, I believe, $285,000.
God, that's such a great deal.
It's a V6,
Right?
where the Furore is a V4.
Wow, 4-cylinder.
Yep, it's a 4-liter vehicle, and it does like 0 to 60 in like 6 seconds, where the Massacro does in like 3 or something.
Man,
It looks very pleasing, but
Yeah.
obviously it has no customization and it performs like a sedan.
the last
So,
the last two cars have been sort of a bust, really. This and the Kakat Classic, like they both look cool, but performance-wise, they don't really.
I mean, I don't use them. I can't tell you the last time I used a Cockett Classic.
Yeah,
Or
right.
even the Coquette, period.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, well,
Like,
some people like that as a sports car. It is one of the best sport, or up there with one of the best. But I'm just saying, like in races, because well, I guess there are some people that just get the cars based on the looks, just to have it in the garage, drive around, just chilling.
you might be a fan of the real life brand. It might be like
Yeah.
a brand, something like that. So,
I think the Furore is based off the brand new Ferrari, the electric Ferrari.
Well, it's called
Is
the
it really?
Furore.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's kind of got a
It
similar name.
looks pretty similar, but I just don't understand. Like, I couldn't see myself dishing out 480,000,
448,000. So
448,000
450,000. Just
for
rough.
a car that is so slow that I can beat it with a 4-door sedan.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the thing. I think most people, because racing is kind of big in GTA, I think most people cater or have their garages catered to what they would use in a race. So definitely, it's kind of a waste of money if you're gonna spend 500, because that's a lot of money nowadays.
honestly, I think the
$500.
car would have been worth that money if it had customization options. If it could have been like a really cool thing you could have done to the car.
like
you
the
know, change-
Jester. The
Yeah.
Jester had amazing customization options.
Yeah.
But this car doesn't really have any customization options. But even like when you upgrade it with turbo and the transmission and the engine, it still underperforms. I think it still underperforms the stock Massacro.
I don't know. I haven't tested it out. I mean, I've just driven it around. I mean, it's a fun car to drive around. It's actually really light, so I was like constantly turning and like flipping. I wasn't even hitting anything, so I don't know. Handling's a little bit off on it, but I mean, I definitely like the way it looks. It definitely is a nice looking car. And one thing, and this goes into the motorcycles as well. Since there isn't any customization, I'm just wondering if maybe Rockstar, like Russ said, was putting most of their resources into like next gen, so they only had like a couple guys working on these vehicles. Because with High Life, Hipster, all those, there was a bunch of customization options on the cars.
Well, we
back
also
then.
might need to consider that they might be saving their best vehicles for next generation, because that was a big selling point for next generation, that there's going to be new vehicles
That is
like
true.
right out of the gate. Like you put the game in your Xbox One, your PS4, new vehicles.
Yeah.
So I think they don't want to give away their entire hand to a
for
DLC.
sure.
Yeah. But do you want to move on to the motorcycles now?
Really
Or-
quick, that looks pretty bad though. That means that if that's the case, then that means Rockstar is moving away, already starting to move away from current gen.
Well, they're gonna have to do it at a point. Like it.
Yeah, but like
it's tough to grasp. I understand, because next gen consoles, they cost a lot of money. Whatever. You may not have that many friends, but it's gonna happen eventually. So, like, they might as
for sure, 'cause
well.
we are in the next gen. I mean, it's gonna happen, but it just like thinking about it like that just sucks. Like, yeah, they're already making progress away from current gen. Like they're not gonna be giving you as great DLCs now. That time is now over. Now we're moving away into next gen. Just thinking about it like that really that just bothers me because
Not
like so many people have it for current gen
yeah,
and so many
well,
people so many fans be upset like
well, I mean,
okay, I guess
it's
I gotta
just
spend the
it
money.
is what it is. I mean, they can't be because the game like it literally like as good as the stuff that they have in it is good, but there's just a lot of issues with just hardware loading. There's all that stuff that I would rather it be without that on the newer consoles, and I'd rather them focus on that because better content
Yeah.
can come out of
Yeah,
that.
I would as well. It just sucks to think. I mean about, change
Yeah.
sucks but
Yeah,
I
that's the thing.
understand that.
It's change. That's pretty much people because it's been 10 years. People have had 360s or PS3s, so changing from new or from the consoles you're used to the newer consoles, it is difficult, but to some people. But at the end of the day, it's gotta happen. So
Yeah, most definitely. So let's go ahead and move into the one of the motorcycles. Which one do you guys want to cover for? The sports bike, the
Shih
Hachu?
Tzu.
Okay, so
Hakachu.
the Hachu, that
Achoo.
motorcycle is definitely one of my favorite motorcycles. Now I don't know if you guys can agree or disagree,
It is so
but it
fast.
is so quick. It
I
reminds me. It reminds me of what was that the one motorcycle
the
really
thrust
the thrust, but
where you
like
could wheelie.
yeah, where you could wheelie, but a much cooler version of the thrust,
Yeah.
and it's just quick.
I actually just did a video of this on my channel. It was a few days ago, but when you wheelie, the Shih Tzu is now the fastest straight line bike in the game.
Really?
Oof.
Yeah.
So
So the Akuma is still faster without a wheelie, but the Shih Tzu can wheelie forever. It
Huh.
never has to touch the ground.
God, that's
I
great.
think this bike was actually in GTA 4. It was like the
It was.
It was the Battle
NB.
Gate. No, the Lost in the Dam.
Yeah, it
Sorry.
was like the NB 900 or I don't know, something like that. Somebody was mentioning that in the comments to me. And I wonder that's another thing. I wonder if they just they took the stuff that they had from GTA
It
4
wouldn't surprise me because the
just to
chopper
make it
looks like it was
easier.
from the Lost in the Dam too.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a thought. But yeah, the bike's cool. I mean, I personally it looks too similar to the body in my opinion.
Are you gonna buy it?
I probably will if it's one of the best ones. Of course it will because used in races and stuff. But
No, don't buy it. Actually, don't. No. Let
yeah,
me and Ross buy it, so we have an
no,
advantage in
We'll test it
races.
out for you.
still
Yeah,
beat you. Don't
we'll.
worry.
Yeah, you probably would. But I think that this bike is a great addition to GTL. I know a lot of people wanted a bike DLC, and I guess this is somewhat of a bike DLC, I guess, because there are two brand new motorcycles. One's more of a chopper, casual rider. One's more of a sports bike, crotch rocket. And it really, I mean, we spoke to Quebble earlier today, and he really enjoyed the new bike. He loves the performance on it. He loves the speed. And I think that is just a great addition compared to the Furore. Um, and I think that most people are pretty happy with that motorcycle.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's the one people are going to the most because they can see themselves using it the most, like Austin said, in races
Mhm.
and whatnot.
Yeah,
So
I think that's how like all the DLC cars really are. I mean, except for obviously the was it hipster ones. You're not gonna ever race in those, but some of
those
those
were
were cool.
novelty. Those were just so much fun, though.
Yeah,
All of those were really fun, and they had a ton of customization, which made it great.
and I think
But
well, I
oh,
think
good.
Rockstar like it's kind of confusing how they went away from that from because like me or the other DLCs, the hip or the High Life business, every car seemed to get better and better, and obviously people bought them. Whether it was $1 million or whatever, they bought the super and the sports cars because they were the best ones. And it's just interesting to see how Rockstar made the Furore or whatever it's called not as good
Yeah.
because I wonder if that's going to impact shark card sales because then not many people are going to want to buy it, so they're not going to need to get shark cards or anything.
Well, I think the regardless shark cards will be sold because a lot of people don't know this that you can check out the cars in single player before you buy them, and people just see a new car and they're just like, okay, gotta buy it. Let me buy a shark card. Those people that have money to spend like that. I mean,
It's true.
shark cards aren't cheap. If you're gonna buy a
Not
shark
at
card, you're
all.
gonna buy one, and if you have the money, you're gonna spend it
No,
to get that new car.
you say something about money, and I'm just remembering this. The one downside to the new bike, the Hakachu or whatever it's called, it costs $82,000. Yeah, $82,000. The Batty and the Akuma are like 20 and 30,000. So
Well, that was the same with the thrust, right? The thrust was really expensive compared to those bikes at the time.
yeah, but I'm wondering if you are short on money, if it's worth, like, maybe it is better than the Akuma and the body, but I don't know if it would be worth the extra, what is that, 60,000 or
Yeah, it's a
so?
lot. Well, speaking of rip-offs, the LCC Innovator, that thing's like $92,000. That doesn't
It,
compete with anything.
I don't know. It's
It's definitely one of those
it's a
garage,
novelty bike.
showcase
Yeah.
novelty bikes. Yeah, like, hey, I got this cool chopper.
I
Get all the
Yeah,
wish
I
features.
can see that.
the handlebars were a little bit like taller or longer, but I don't know. I mean, it looks nice. I mean, there is no customization for it, but the customization that is like default on it, it's
Yeah,
not
with that
bad.
like chain on the
The
side.
chain, the rims. I mean, it looks
The
cool.
wheel. Yeah, I think it's a generally cool looking bike that you can just cruise around Los Santos in.
Yeah.
Definitely not a bike you want to go stunting or racing
Oh
with.
yeah,
That's for sure.
No.
Do not use the Sovereign either. It sucks.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and jump into. I guess now we covered weapons. We covered the cars. Let's go. We briefly talked about clothing. You guys want to touch back on that subject? You just move on from that.
Well,
We can
there's
do the patch
the
notes.
bulletproof helmets.
No, the
Have you
Brooklyn Belt-
tested those?
No, I haven't tested
I
it.
have
But it looks
not, but
stupid.
they
So
look
stupid.
stupid. But I'm wondering like how beneficial they might actually. They don't cover your face.
How efficient can it really be? Like, really?
I
Come
don't
on.
know.
Was
Maybe
it-
somebody shoot your head and you don't die that one time, and it saves your life. I don't know. You never know,
I
man.
don't know if it's worth looking like an idiot.
That's true.
No, it's not.
They
No.
are $20,000, so they are pretty pricey.
They are
but
expensive too, yeah.
God, that's a lot. That's
The whole outfits, the ensembles, like if you go up to the clerk, they're like 30 grand.
Yeah, I
They're
didn't
not
realize how
cheap either.
expensive it was until I bought on. I was like, oh,
One
all
thing
right.
I don't know if
Now
you
I have
guys
no money.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but we actually have gloves now. You can buy
Gloves.
Yeah, the
gloves for
fingerless
your
gloves.
hands.
Yeah, actually, I saw that.
There's fingerless gloves and there's regular gloves, which is pretty.
People actually really requested that too.
Yeah,
People
that was
really
that
wanted to
was
see
a
gloves.
huge thing. Like on my Fashion Friday videos, like for a while, people were like, "Man, I wish Rockstar would have gloves so we can like make our character
Well,
look cool."
fools, we got gloves now.
Right? They
Yep.
listening, guys. Are
Glove
listening.
DLC.
Glove DLC. Yes. It's the best one yet.
Yeah, man.
I'm pretty happy with the overall clothing that they were
Clothes,
added as
clothes
well.
by far, I think, are the best part of this DLC. Right? Can we all agree there?
They're really cool looking.
To be
They're
honest, I
really
haven't-
cool looking.
I haven't seen the masks though. Have you guys seen the masks?
Dude, the masks look amazing. The
They're so creepy.
full face like paintball type of mask. I don't know, man. It looks nice. I think it.
All right, well, I'm gonna
The
have to go check that
skeleton
out.
ones.
Yeah, well, the skeleton ones look pretty cool as well, but
Google
the
my Xbox.
combat ones, I like them.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the ones that you don't get from the mask shop.
No,
the ones you get from like
No, you can get them in the mask shop. They actually are.
gotcha.
They're actual masks, but they are part of the outfits.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
That's cool actually. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So let's go and transition that into what else? Oh, the patch notes.
Patch notes.
Yeah,
patch notes.
So there's been a lot of changes to GT Online, and Rockstar fixed various exploits, glitches, and of course they went ahead and added many new features that just blew me away, especially the Russian roulette. Play any job when you're loading into GT Online. That was probably the best feature they could have added after this whole year.
Yeah. They, like
that
I've
was
been
sarcasm,
asking
by the way.
for a year. When I start up GTA Online, it's been my like dream to just load into a random job. So thank you Rockstar for listening to me and adding that to the game.
Like,
and
forget heist. We can just play any job randomly now.
and
This
guess
is
what?
great.
Now when we start up the game, I don't need to hit A to go into online. I just need to hit X. Like
Boom!
The changes
Innovation.
are so real.
innovation at its finest. So
Where
appreciate
they
that.
at though? Burn.
But no, on a serious note, they added some cool stuff. There's a lobby queue now. So if you join your friend session and it's full, you can go into the queue and you don't need a. It's
Wait
not
for
going to
someone
kick
to
you out.
leave.
Yeah, you can just wait for somebody to leave and it'll put you in there, which is nice because that's definitely annoying when it's full and you're like, oh, well,
Yeah, and you
let me
can't
know.
get in.
Yeah, let me know. Like, tell your friend. All right, let me know when somebody leaves.
Like, someone left. Someone
Oh
left.
shit!
Invite me
Get
now.
in. Yeah, so that's nice.
They also added a what is it? On call for like other jobs other than races.
Yeah, I don't know
So, like,
anybody who
that's-
uses that, but I guess it's cool.
Yeah, it's just a thing though. I think the best overall thing was the thing they removed or gave you the option to remove, which is the double tapping
No, I
on the
think
up
they
on the
took that
D-pad
out.
Snapmatic.
They took that out for good, man. Oh god.
Gosh, that
man.
is ridiculous.
The
Yeah.
best feature they added this patch by far, hands down, is the claim on Moore's Mutual.
Yes.
Oh,
For
yes,
real,
that's
I've
a
been
good
asking
one.
for that for like a year, so that's
That
it.
is
Only
the
took a
best
year and
thing.
a day, guys, for that to come out. But I think there was one other thing. They added when you if you're in a plane or a helicopter or anything in the air, you have your own icon now. So I think it was
They're
last
like
patch.
building on that.
Yeah, last patch
Yeah,
they
'cause they
had
did
it
it with
so
the tank.
where the tank had its own icon. So now at least you know on the mini map who's driving what, where they're at, what they're in, which is nice. And I'm hoping maybe next patch we'll get like a hardcore mode, Rockstar, please, where like there's no mini map. I don't know, that'd be neat. But
That'd
it's
be
me
pretty
Hardcore
some
mode would be very cool.
wishful thinking there. But I don't know. There wasn't too many big new features that they added. There's a lot of just small stuff to various missions and death matches. Obviously the creator, for Last Team Standing, but hopefully they finally fix the modding stuff, man. Like that.
Oh my god, the garage infections.
Gosh,
Oh, if that
That's
comes back
ridiculous.
in like a couple of days, R.I.P. Like
R.I.P.
it's such an issue too. Like
it
it
is.
even happened to me. Like it infected my garage. So
Well, then
So
we can't talk
let's
anymore, man.
pray
I know.
that that stays
You don't
good.
speak to your infected kind.
Yeah, I'm being outcasted here.
All right,
Cool.
so I guess that's a general summary of patch 1.17, the last team sending update. Hopefully, you guys do enjoy the update and DLC as much as
And
we do. We're gonna go ahead.
An overall like 1 out of 10 score. What would you guys give it? The DLC as a whole, or the DLC and patch as a whole?
Like
Ooh,
an 8, 7, 7,
ooh,
7.
that's very generous.
Yeah, that is
I
pretty
like it.
generous.
I
Did
like
you
the
really like this?
Yeah, maybe it's because I haven't slept much. I don't know, but I like
I'm
it.
giving it a 5. Like
Yeah.
very
5.
I
average.
think a
Yeah.
5 is, yeah.
God.
I think a 5's a pretty good number there. Because I mean, like, I would say the High Life was a 9,
Yeah, the
possibly.
high life was because the cars were sick, epic.
Yeah,
So
fashion or the Flight School like a 3.
yeah,
Uh,
flight school pooped the bed.
yeah,
That's for
but
sure.
yeah,
I'm gonna stick to my guns. A solid 7, maybe possibly a 6. But that I think that's a low blow. I
I
think.
like a
I think
6, a D,
I'm
a
just
D.
happy. I'm just very happy that there's new content. I don't even. They
yeah,
could have
that is
released
true.
the
That is
poop
true.
DLC. I don't care. I'm just happy we have something. Because
Yep.
Yeah,
GTA
that
Online
was
was. I got a lot of comments. People were saying like, "No, GTA Online's not dead. It's just you YouTubers that are making it dead." Like, what? What do you mean? We've been playing this game for a year. It's the same thing. I go into every store and robbed it. I don't know how they don't know my face already. I've like robbed the same guy like 50 times probably.
Right?
that same guy. He's gonna be terrified.
It's like, oh god, this guy's back
This
again.
again. He's
Just take
back.
the money.
I don't even know why people
Don't
even
kill
want
me
to.
again.
It's like every week they're looking for a new employee for that job, and it's like, oh, anybody won't even want that job.
It's like
Wow.
Well, let's go ahead and jump into the speak pipe because we have some awesome speak pipes this week.
yeah,
If you
some
guys don't know what
awesome
speak
ones.
pipes are, it's basically a service that we use that you guys submit your voice questions. You guys can voice your questions. It's sort of like a call-in service, and we tweet out every time before we go live or before we go to the Squadcast. We tweet out. You can submit your speak pipes or squeak pipes, and Austin, take it away.
Alrighty, so the first question we have from David here.
David.
Hey guys, I was just wondering if you think the 1.17 update is worth like the month wait that we had to wait for. Love the videos, keep up the good work.
Alright, so we kind of covered that a little bit.
That's a good question, though. That is a real good
Was it
question.
worth the month?
wait.
I gave it a 7, but there's no way in hell it was worth the wait.
No, definitely not.
'Cause
It was over a month.
we
Yeah,
waited
it was.
longer than usual for DLCs, or
Yeah,
than
it
we've
was.
seen in the past.
Yeah, it's not worth it in my opinion. No way.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I think it's just they're just trying to get stuff out just to hold us over until next gen. Because I really do have a feeling Rockstar's just gonna blow us away with the stuff they have planned for that. So, probably not
Yep,
worth the
I
wait.
agree with you. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
All right. The
All
next
right.
question from Anonymous didn't even leave a name.
Hey guys, do you think Rockstar will do a Halloween DLC? They already did a DLC this month, but do you think they'll do another? Thanks for listening to my question, guys. Keep up the good videos and see you.
All right, so we kind of mentioned that one as well a little bit.
October DLC.
I feel like they
Halloween.
have to.
Yeah, they
No,
have to.
like-
October. Okay, so October 31st, Halloween is a Friday, so it'd be the 28th. Now that is what, like three? That's 1, 2. That's 3
I think
weeks.
It's almost 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks.
That's 3 weeks to November 18th, I think. So I don't know. You would think there would be one, but I don't know. It just with this recent DLC, the Last Team Standing, like Ross was saying at the beginning, it just seems like Rockstar they're focusing on next gen stuff, even though probably most of it's on there just doing the little bugs and stuff. But I don't know. It's just like the qualities of the DLCs have just gone down ever since I guess
the next gen announcement
was announced. Yeah. So I don't know. It's gonna be disappointing.
I feel like this is such an easy DLC for them because I feel like the holiday themed DLCs have to be the easiest because it gives them an outline of what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Like
it'd
the
be great
last team
too.
standing, yeah, they had to like do that all themselves. Flight School had to do it all themselves.
We can
so.
name masks. We can name outfits. We can name like all this stuff. Cars. Maybe that's a little bit tricky.
Rockstar, you have our emails.
I know.
Send us an
But,
email.
we can all just name stuff that could be easily implemented in a Halloween DLC. I mean, obviously they got to make it, but it's just
Anything's possible.
yeah, it is I mean, like I said, it would be disappointing if it didn't come out because we are accustomed to holiday DLCs. But yeah, it is interesting though that this one did come out on Thursday in October instead of Tuesday, which was in September. I wonder if Rockstar was like trying to pull one over there.
Oh God, I hope
Try to
they
like
just-
cover
I hope it was
both
an
months.
accident.
I wonder if they were trying to cover both months with one DLC and then wait until November 18th for
Ooh, that'd
Xbox
be
One and
bad.
PS4.
You know what's gonna happen probably. All us YouTubers gonna be like, oh man, if they release another DLC this month, everyone's gonna be like, oh, Rockstar's the best. They released 2 DLCs in 1
Yeah, I
month.
know.
Yeah, right.
You're the best. We love
The
you,
tides
Rockstar.
are gonna turn.
And then like next month or whatever, like a few months down the line, and we're like, God, Rockstar, where's the DLCs? It's been dead.
It's been dead.
We flip flop on how we feel about Rockstar all
Right.
the time.
That's what their comment section is like
Right.
on all their social medias.
They get so much praise and then so much hate whenever they do something. Like they
All
do something
within the
right.
same post.
Yeah.
Rockstar could like post a photo of them like saving a child from like drowning in the water. Be like, "We're the heist."
We're heist. We don't care about this kid. You spend all your time saving the kid. You're not working on heist. What's going on here?
Oh man.
Yep.
Stay tuned.
But
Stay
one holiday we seem to be forgetting is Thanksgiving. What about that?
What would they do for Thanksgiving?
They
Giant
could do some
turkeys?
like turkey
add
masks.
turkeys. Yeah. No, they would add turkeys for
They could-
sure.
Dude, next
As
gen.
an
That'd be after next gen. They can do it.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Instead of
Dude, like,
snowing and
new
just be
animals.
a bunch
Boom,
of
turkey.
turkeys.
You can have a pet turkey. You can walk around the streets of Los Santos.
But no, it's just we're kind of forgetting about that holiday because we always mention Halloween and then Christmas. Good old Thanksgiving's not in
I'm
there
actually
though,
really excited for Thanksgiving. I'm so hungry right now.
right? Get some good food.
Okay, let's get back on.
Yeah,
is
let's-
there
But,
any more speak pipes?
We have a couple more.
Let's do one more.
Let's
This-
end on a great one.
Yeah, a great one.
Hold on,
I mean,
we got 2 more. This
Oh,
next one's from Matt.
I have to pee.
Hey squad, I was having a question. Today the last team standing update came out, and if you guys think it was a disappointment, you're probably asking this question a lot. I personally thought it was, because I don't know, at least it's something. But I want to hear your thoughts on that. I love your videos, and keep up the good work.
All right, so he had a pretty positive but semi-meh attitude towards the DLC.
That's
like
how
he
a
said,
lot of
like
people are
yeah,
taking it.
people are just happy that it's something, but of course everybody wishes it was something else.
Yeah, you let us know in
That's
the
pretty much
comment
it.
section how you feel about that.
Yeah.
And then finally, the last question. It's from Jordan.
Rockstar isn't really making GTA really fun. What do you think they'll do to keep it alive?
Alrighty. So
So what was his name?
His name was Jordan, I think. Jordan Master.
So, Jordan basically asked what we think Rockstar would do to keep GT Online alive.
Just fun. Just keep it fun.
Yeah, just keep it fun. It's super simple. And just keep it entertaining, keep it fresh, keep it new, keep coming at us with new content, and I think people will be happy. I mean, of course, everybody wants heist, everybody wants casino DLC, but at the end of the day, as long as Rockstar provides us with fresh new content, and I think everybody will be happy. What do you think, Ross?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
actually, to end real quick, we're getting some exclusive information here from Rockstar. This weekend, we'll probably have already made videos, but don't forget this weekend, there's going to be an event weekend where there's exclusive free unlocks, bonus RP, and more. There's actually a pretty cool mask. It's called the Manhunt mask. It's got like, it's like the hockey mask, but it says like, please stop me. Pretty neat. So definitely
Pretty
go check
scary
that out.
looking too.
Yeah, right? So definitely, if you were on GTA from Friday the 3rd
Until Monday. It kind of
yeah,
goes until Monday.
Yeah, it's like Monday early morning or something like that, then you'll get some
Yep.
stuff. So that's pretty much it. Any last parting words?
That's it.
I think that's it.
Yep. If
Yep.
you guys enjoyed this Squadcast, make sure you guys do drop this video a like. The word for this Squadcast is going to be water, W-A-T-E-R. Make sure you guys leave the word water in the comment section so we know you watched it all the way till the end. It really means the world to us when you guys do show that support and watch these videos to the end because it really shows us you
You know
care.
what's funny? I almost we're gonna have to try this one time. We're just gonna switch it up. We're gonna put it like in the middle or like at like the 3rd quarter mark of this video because I wonder if people just skip to the end and like pick the word or hear the word and then put it in the comments because I always get the word like 2 minutes after upload. It's like, dude, I know you didn't watch.
And I was like, how'd you watch that far?
30 minutes.
Like you speed up times 8.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are tricky.
They watch like
We're gonna have to switch it up a little
tricky.
bit. You never know.
Alrighty,
But,
well, we'll see you guys
yeah.
tomorrow with a new GTA 5 video and hopefully next week again for another Squadcast.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Later, guys.
Peace.
See ya.